In the heart of the Middle East, a shadow conflict between Iran and Israel is escalating, casting a long, ominous shadow over the entire world. This isn't just a regional dispute. It's a potential trigger for a global economic catastrophe. As tensions flare, the world holds its breath, watching one of the planet's most critical arteries of trade. The question is no longer if a wider conflict will erupt, but what will happen to all of us when it does. At the center of this brewing storm lies a narrow strip of water, the Strait of Hormuz. This strategic choke point is the world's most important oil transit lane, a lifeline for the global economy. Every single day, over 20 million barrels of oil, that's a staggering 20% of the world's total consumption, pass through this volatile waterway. Giant supertankers laden with the black gold that powers our industries, our homes, and our vehicles navigate this corridor. For decades, this passage has been the silent engine of global prosperity. But its stability is now more fragile than ever. A disruption here wouldn't just be a ripple, it would be a tsunami. What would happen if this vital artery were to be severed? The economic fallout would be immediate and severe. Picture this: oil prices skyrocketing past $150 per barrel, instantly adding immense pressure on economies already struggling with inflation. Experts predict a severe disruption could slash global GDP by as much as 1.5 to 2%, plunging the world into a deep recession. We've seen this before. The 1973 Arab oil embargo and the 1979 Iranian Revolution sent shockwaves through the global economy, leading to long gas lines, economic stagnation, and political turmoil. History warns us that when Hormuz is threatened, the world pays the price. The impact would extend far beyond the gas pump. Our modern world is built on intricate global supply chains, and the Strait of Hormuz is a key junction not just for oil, but for countless other goods. A closure or even a significant disruption would mean container ships being rerouted, adding thousands of miles and weeks to their journeys. Shipping costs could surge by 15 to 30%, and transit times could increase by 7 to 14 days. These delays and costs would cascade through the system, leading to empty shelves in our stores and higher prices on everything from electronics to food. For every $10 increase in the price of a barrel of oil, inflation in countries like the United States could jump by a staggering 0.5%. For the United States, the timing could not be worse. Saddled with a national debt spiraling past $37 trillion and grappling with persistent inflation, the American economy is in a precarious position. A new oil shock would be the blow that pushes it over the edge, potentially triggering a painful bout of stagflation, a toxic mix of high inflation and stagnant economic growth. For the average American family, this isn't just an abstract economic theory. It translates to real-world pain, potentially adding over $2,500 to their annual gasoline bill alone, on top of rising costs for groceries and utilities. The escalating conflict is a stark reminder of our global interdependence. We live in a world where a missile fired in the Middle East can impact the price of milk in a supermarket thousands of miles away. The complex interconnected web of global trade that has brought unprecedented prosperity is also a source of profound vulnerability. A single point of failure like the Strait of Hormuz can jeopardize the stability of the entire system. As we stand at this critical juncture, the future feels deeply uncertain. The simmering conflict between Iran and Israel is a geopolitical powder keg with a fuse that is burning shorter by the day. The outcome will not be confined to the Middle East. It will be felt in every corner of the globe. Understanding these risks is the first step toward navigating the turbulent waters ahead, demanding a collective focus on de-escalation and international cooperation to safeguard our shared economic future.